Hassan, everybody! Welcome back into the Paper Plane Inn! I'm Mikota Niui, and thank you guys for waiting for me to come back live. It is so good to actually see you guys here today. Did you guys eat well? Did you guys rested well? Did you guys have a good day at work? If not, I hope that today's stream will make your day a bit more brighter and you can sit back and relax. So how is everyone today? I am doing alright. It's a little bit of a slow day. I'll bet I was brainstorming a lot with, oh no, Joe. Hello, cat. Are you done perching yourself by the window? Is it because I spoke you actually try to peer yourself through the window and say hi to chat? Okay, I figured as much. Chat, what are you doing, kitty cat? The cat has returned. Yes, it's Joe. Say hi to the chat, Joe. Or you could just rub all over again. Hi, cat. You're a very cute cat. Jojo. Jojo. Oh boy, you wanted more you want pats. You really do want pats, do you? Oh boy. Why can't you just join with Grace on the daybed, Jojo? Okay, you want more pets. You done? They want you to focus on them. I know, but I also want to focus on you guys. What do you mean, focus on me, Joe? What do you mean, Jojo? Cats need their daily butt pats before the stream. It looks like that's... I had a feeling that's going to be the case. You done? Are you finally done rubbing? Thank you. Alright, so today is the day I actually am doing okay, but how is everyone doing okay? It's so good to see you again, Melanie, Lord Bloth, Boy Splatty. It's good to see you. It's good to see you again. But cat! God damn it. Okay. Oh, Lord. I gave you enough butt pat. I gave you enough pats. I gave you enough pats. What more do you need? Are you done? Is that enough? Grace! No, you do! My girls! Oh, boy. That was hardly a minute. I know, right? Please do not Grace, if you're thinking about jumping on my tower, please don't. The power button is on top of there. Okay. I was gonna say that. Joe! Oh goodness, gravity. Girls! Okay. Would you kindly not? I was trying to work. I'm trying to work. Come on, you two. Get off. Get out, please. I love you. Thank you for the company. Joe! Joe! Cat! Maybe a treat. She sounded like a certain cat I know, though the chonker throws weight around. I don't know if these girls actually are in the mood for... I don't think these girls are that adept to treats. Cole, once upon a time, yeah, if you throw a treat to him, he would absolutely chase it and scarf it down. Joe, she's a little bit there. Grace, not so much. He doesn't care much about treats. What? Okay. I have a feeling you guys are having a field day, and you know what? I mean, cats make the world go round in a sense. What? Oh, goodness. Okay. I think I may as well show a little bit of cat tax once we go into the inn. So, how about we actually go straight to the podium, okay? Okay, Sevi? Good. Okay. Onto the podium. Now, hold on. Let me also, rearrange this. There we go. Okay. Cat loves heat, knows another that tries to sleep next to another stream tower, which also is part of his desk, which is how he built it. Oh, dear. Golem, replay that track to the beginning. Thank you. Increase volume to 10%. Thank you. Okay, but yes, I think I might as well provide a little bit of cat text today before we get to go live. Cat! Lord of heaven. Okay. Joe! I'm trying to work! I'm trying to work, cat! Yes, but earlier today, just when I was about to get ready to go live, I caught this little I caught this cat on my chat desk, and so I had to tell her to get out, you know, kindly. And now Joe is here, and well, your work is to pet us, mother, in a sense, yeah. But I also got to work. I got to work, Jojo. I got to work, Jojo. Let me actually go do my work. I'm doing okay. It's just that these cats really want my attention. It's like the minute I actually go live and I introduce myself to you guys, Joe meows in, hops in my desk, and demands pets. Which I'm doing that right now, in case if you're hearing the noise, okay? Are you done? Is that enough? Jojo. Thank you. Okay. Okay, that should be enough. I hope that should be enough. But yes, I am going to actually get ready to it's about time we finally get. God damn it, Joe! Joe! Can you not? I'm trying to work. Joe, dang it. I want to get to work on this stream, cat. What more do you need? Oh, god damn it. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that from this one. I think she's that attentive to... She really wants my attention today. Is that what you're trying to tell me, cat? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Do you want to play? I think maybe I should do this by now. Before I actually go live, I have to go and play Joe so she doesn't ask much of me. Okay. Your cat loves you, Miki. She does. I guess in a way, yeah, she does. So about that curl in Blue Sky, cat sort of... Oh, yeah, a certain comic in Blue Sky. I'm not sure if you guys actually caught up with my Blue Sky yet, but in case if you do, back in Tuesday, I actually made this little I actually made a piece that is a race against the clock where I want to actually get this thing done in time because that particular Tuesday was Mardi Gras. And I never got to experience Mardi Gras in person because Steve and I had to leave before the actual Mardi Gras basically came up by. And I know Steve said it's not worth it, but for me who never got to experience the States in person, it would be worth it. And yeah, so I had to do the next best thing to showcase my, well, Mardi Gras, which is this lovely piece right here. And yeah, I mean, sure, most of the time it has feather motifs and all that bunch, but I did the best I could. That also befits well with Ness, considering the fact that butterflies are also a part of her motif. Well, and then I actually said to myself, I want to make myself a gag comic that comes with it. And, you know, because it does answer a very particular question, has a particular furball actually hold himself together? Nope. And so I'm not gonna actually read this out loud. You guys can actually see Cat, can you not, please, cat, Jesus Christ Almighty. Sounds like you have a cat that wants love, but at least she doesn't claw the furniture. Yeah, and I'm grateful for that. Look, cat, I know you like to have my attention, but I also need to work. I got a stream to do. I got Patreon rewards to finish. That is some stamina. I mean, given that he's a furbug, I mean, I had a feeling that would be most likely be the likely case that would happen. And okay, cat, okay. And to answer a better question, did Ness actually survive the ordeal? Yes, they did. But at what cost, though? Okay, look, cat. I know you love me, but I know you want my attention. I gotta work, cat. Okay. Maybe this is something I definitely need to do before I go live. Play with Joe so that way she doesn't ask for my attention like this. Then again, I had a feeling she's like this because Steve and I are not in the house for a good majority of the week. And I had a feeling they really missed us a lot during that time. So I can kind of understand. Okay. But now that we actually got Joe distracted enough dilly-dally, shilly-shally. No, that's a Grace. Enough dilly-dally, shilly-shally. We're gonna actually get to... God damn it! Cat! I wanna work! Please! What more do you get? What for me? Ah, dear. Ness is gonna walk around with a cast around her hips. I mean, maybe so, but if you have a partner who actually is a cleric, that would actually expedite the process a lot more. Cat! Jojo! No, Jojo! No, Jojo. I know you want attention, but enough! God damn it, cat! Cat! Jojo! You beat! Okay, that's enough. I love you, cat, but you need to go outside. Okay. But her face and eyes gives the face something worth it. Pretty much. Pretty much. Okay, girls, I know you want to come inside and stay here and give me all the meows that chat asked for, but I'm sorry, you gotta go. I love you, but you gotta go. Okay. Alright. A little bit of peace and quiet. She might walk funny for a week or two or so. Maybe, pretty much. But again, if you have a partner who's actually a cleric, it would expedite the process a lot more. But, I mean, I know that most people would most likely, worry a little bit more for Ness, but considering the fact that who her parents are, the apple did not really fall far from the tree. It's just that there's just some accommodations that the two have to make sure to make it work, considering the fact that, well, the size difference is really there. And anyways, but okay, so now that we actually got everything sorted and situated, let's finally get ourselves to finally get to work when it comes to this commission. Well, not commission. They're just headshot rewards that I definitely need to they're headshot rewards. There's a difference. There really is a difference. Okay, save image. And we have let's see. And this time we're not working on OCs. We're working on characters in different media. So with that said and done, we're gonna actually get these images there. And let's actually bust out the images. That is for this that is for the tier shot rewards. God damn. Oh no, these images. Okay, it seems the one that chat's provided me is not working. Well, At least I got a screenshot program. Okay, so there we go. 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 All right, that'll Oh, hi, Shads. Hold on, let me get you out of that jar. There you go. You are free.
Hooray.
You good?
I'm extremely exhausted.
You know what? That is absolutely valid. I hope you're gonna be okay.
I'll find a way to manage, just it's very difficult as of late. That's not your fault, for the record.
No. It's not that, but I had an inkling on what's going on over there. I won't say it out loud, but you are in good company right now.
Well, the other thing, I have not wanted to publicly talk about it yet, just because it's the whole thing. I've had to kind of become caretaker again, because my mom's going in for hip replacement surgery in like a bit of time.
Yeah, I had a feeling it's gonna be a rough process, but I hope that you're gonna be okay.
I'm just, again, hoping for the best, so.
Okay, so right now I'm gonna work on your headshots. By the way, what's the color of this Tykes' eyes?
Sure, what?
The one that you provided me for the reference.
Oh fuck! I didn't think about that before. Shit. Blue eyes, yes.
Okay, I'll work on that. Let's see. So let's bring Chaos into the stream to cheer him up. I mean, there was a hell of a chaos that did happen earlier here in the stream. Like, just when I was starting out, Joe was really asking for attention a lot. Like, she was jumping on my desk. She was meowing a lot, and I tried to give her lots of pats. I also played with her a little bit, and it was just not enough. Chaos just being your cat's wanting attention. That is a normal start. That was a normal stream start. I don't know. That's like the second time that happened in a row, though. The first one was like back yesterday. Okay, so I'm gonna make a rough sketch of this girl's outfit, and we're gonna start doing the head sketch for Daisy. Would you guys believe me that Princess Daisy is like my favorite princess from the Mario franchise?
It's not hard to see why. I mean, I say that in the sense that, a lot of people like Daisy,
I still can't believe that, back in the Mario D&D campaign, when we were, when it was like in the early stages of the said campaign, Steve actually kind of goaded Princess Daisy to join us, to join the sort of fight, if you will, against her subjects, back when into that wishing festival. And let me tell you, Daisy kind of hits really hard, and I almost died to Daisy. Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, to be fair, it is my fault. It is definitely partially my fault, because I use Vicious Mockery, a go-to bard's cantrip, if you will, where I jeeringly said to Daisy that no matter how hard she tries, she will never be as beautiful as Peach. So yeah, it worked. Too well. Way too well. She ends up charging towards my direction and pummeled me so hard that, yeah, my character basically was out from that. And yeah, the party members had to basically had to scramble in order to get me back to my feet because yeah, I really did it really hurts. Of course you would go after the big Koopa. Well, to be fair, Steve, as Ziegler in this case, actually goaded Daisy to fight. Like, what kind... as something in the leads, what kind of a leader is she? She just stands in there. It's been a while. It has been a long while. So Daisy just sheds out her princess dress and is into the one of the sports outfit dresses that she had at the time. Oops. Hold on. And just, yeah, she basically has the finesse of a barbarian, and oh, that really is painful. Wonder how Steve would react if you drew yourself as Daisy. I mean, there was a time I actually had considered cosplaying myself as Princess Daisy. I mean, but I wouldn't... It's just that, such a thing was going to be a feat, in a sense. Okay. Let me also start drawing the outlines of her iconic bangs. And her hairstyle. Because I don't want to make her look too much like Peach, because they're whole different breeds of princesses.
Like I was saying, it is nice to see, you know, I know a lot of people immediately go for either Peach or Rosalina or even Pauline if the things swing that way, but it is nice to see some love for Daisy as well.
Oh yeah, 100%. I know I may be missing on the history on how Daisy is apparently came to be, but I would love people who could actually give me a bit of a refresher.
Yeah.
Okay, so... And let me also draw out the flowers. Okay, that is the roughest of rough sketches that I actually made for these two, but you know what? We can make this work. We will make this thing work. We can make this work. Yep, positive. Yep, beep, 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 beep. Why do I sound like one of the yip yips? Okay, so... We're gonna make her... We're gonna make these elongated. Okay. Daisy is the best princess for to me. That's wonderful to hear, RNG sis. And also, welcome back. Rosalina is just a giant woman. Is she though? What is Rosalina's canon height again?
That I do not know.
Hey, let's see. Let's, no, that's snap eraser. Nope, no, we don't need that. We do need this, though. Okay.
I also feel the need to ask a dumb question.
Yaddle?
So you know when we did the Dead by Daylight Smasher Pass, you said hug to Nancy solely because of her age?
Yep.
So I mentioned that as of season 4 of Stranger Things, she was 18, but are you willing to update that now? Because I've discovered that as of the upcoming 5th and final season of Stranger Things, she is going to be canonically 19 to 20 years old.
It kind of depends on what she looked like during that time period. Maybe it's because she has this baby face like appearance over here that kind of does play into that.
mean, you said it yourself that she's a bean, and I am in agreement. I'm in agreement that she's a bean. So
I really should give Stranger Things a try, should I? At least the series, I meant.
you won't regret it. It actually is really, really, really good.
Really now? Let's see.
But I should warn you, the episodes are long.
I mean, are we talking like Game of Thrones long? Because an episode, from what I remembered, because I've only seen the first 2 seasons, a typical Game of Thrones episode is about an hour-ish long.
I mean, the very first episode of season 1 is like nearly just shy of 49 minutes long. So
So typically Game of Thrones length. Gotcha.
Oh, look, it's an Oni.
Boo! Hi! How are you?
I'm good.
Did Steve's suggestions help you out?
A bit, but like over the time, I kind of just figured, nah, I'm just gonna go full wild magic barbarian with it.
Alright, fair enough.
Say what now? Did I miss context here?
Oh,
So I'm working on a new D&D character / side persona, and I want them to be themed after a wrestler.
yep. So hence why Foon went to the character creation segment of the inn and asked for some help. Though I wish I could actually help out where I can, I am mostly support focused. So I asked the next person who is more combat efficient or much more knowledgeable with D&D. Hence why I pinged Steve.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Very thankful for that.
Let's see. Rosalina is way bigger than Mario. She is 7'3" is her height. How does that work?
Oh, isn't Mario like 5'9"?
I refuse to
Let me
believe.
double check that.
Let's see.
5'1".
No. I refuse to believe he's my height.
Yes.
No. No, I refuse to believe that Mario is exactly my height. I refuse to believe that. I mean, if I had to...
Does this technically, if Mario's at your height, does this technically make you a paisano as well?
Maybe. He is 5'1" without the mushroom. Then how much does that give him when he does have the mushroom, though?
I think it's like a half foot boost of 5'7".
Huh. But if I had to reveal characters who are in the short end, I'm sure that you guys are familiar when it comes to Violette's family. Now that they are kind of the focus of the current arc of the current arc of the Mario campaign.
I believe so.
Okay, so let me actually bring them to the table, if you will. My mother told me you are... Where's the family? There's the family! Okay, there we go. This is the rest of the Heliotrope family, which, mate with the Duchess, Orchid, that's the main one in the show, if you will. The tallest of the family is Boysen, who's standing around in about 6'7", 6'7", or 8, if you will. Second one was that of Orchid herself, which stands at 6 feet and 5 inches tall. Violette is around 5'1", and her father, Plum Heliotrope, is 4'11". If I had to think of the proportions that Mario has, he would most likely have the same proportions how I designed Plum. And
Yeah, that checks out.
Yep. And Plum is like 4, and yeah, Plum is 4'11", and if we had to bring up a height earlier, he's shorter than Mario. Okay, so she has a bit of a button nose, so there we go.
Yeah.
I feel like also posting some more of the art month stuff that I've been doing, just because.
Oh?
I'm posting it in the TV chat right now, and there you go.
Oh, thank you.
The words for each of those art pieces, from as determined by the art month schedule, were in order: pivot, symbolic, and fracture.
Dear goodness, that camera angle.
I like to experiment with all those sorts of things sometimes.
How is it you're able to pull that thing off in Gmod?
FOV is your friend.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Dave!
Hello, friends. Hope the wind's not coming through too loudly. It's howling outside.
It's also windy in my end, too. So windy, I had to make sure House Gremlin stays inside, or otherwise she'll be blown away.
I'd somehow like to guess the Apex would prefer that.
Oh no, I fed an idea. You know how?
Yeah.
Yes.
But now you go.
No, I can wait. You were saying?
No, I'd rather you go.
But yeah, let's see. Look, I'm just reading aloud from Boy Splatty. You know how cookie dough ice cream, like Ben and Jerry's? The ice cream truck had ice cream on sticks with white chocolate coating and bits of cookie dough on it. That kind of actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah. But yeah, just like Chad's and everybody else know the character I was doing. This is Sartoria Greeds is the new character.
Okay.
Generally, the idea being she is a magic school dropout who decided to go into wrestling instead. Hence why she's a wild magic barbarian, because I want the wild magic to sort of be flavored as her, having picked up something from her time learning magic.
You know what? It actually looks good. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
Does she have like a wrestler belt onto her person, or am I imagining things?
Yeah, that's kind of the pentagon belt you see on her. I'm sorry, I make very messy sketches.
It's okay. It's okay.
It actually looks okay to me.
I mean, it does sell the idea to me. I can actually see it. And let me tell you this, as an artist who and let me tell you this. Sometimes even the messiest of sketches would actually provide an essential asset for commissions. Like if you have an idea that you want to ask the artist to do for a commission, sometimes providing a reference for that would help immensely.
That's just what I do. It's like I'm not good at putting together like mood boards or describing. I will just rather just put what is in my head onto paper and hope that gets the idea across.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and make the. By the way, how do you what do you think of this one so far, Shads?
I likes it.
Thank you. Okay, I just noticed she has a collar inside of her shirt. All right, the time period of this one is set back in the 80s, isn't it?
Yeah, specifically that look for season 1 is 1983, so.
Called it! Because because my time with watching movies in media that's set in the 80s, some of the fashion kind of the fashion can be very noticeable. Okay, let's see. I'm on the fence in giving her the same bangs that Zoe has in Left 4 Dead. Okay, so Plum has much better parents as he doesn't pressure his kids to stay in the family motto. Well, that may be true, but okay, I'm gonna reveal this one little bit when it comes to the storyline, since we kind of went this far. Plum, in a sense, also has his own fair share of mistakes. Like, he is the type who would actually spoil the kids rather than really properly discipline them. Granted, he did this out of love, but he doesn't have, he doesn't understand, he doesn't fully, discipline them proper. Like, especially, this actually came into how Violet was back when the early start of the D&D campaign. That Violet, though when she would have tantrums and she would actually, have fits, and Plum would actually try to, soothe those fits by actually spoiling his daughters with, riches and toys that he could provided. And yes, it did play into how Violet is raised. But when in reality, she really wants to be raised with loving parents, proper discipline, and actually showing empathy and kindness. It's Loki it's her interactions with Loki that actually help give her a sense of how to be a better person bit by little bit. Does that help make sense?
I believe so.
Care package inbound. Oh, thanks for the care package. I know we kind of are breaking the monotony when it comes to doing Monster Hunter Wilds this week by doing an art stream, but I kind of want to get this thing squared out of the way so it doesn't, I want to get this thing squared out of the way. Plus, yes?
Sorry, I was going to post a thing just to, again, since I mentioned the Smasher Pass and TV chat, there was like a more updated thing of Nancy and as she is in like the more recent seasons.
Oh, okay, so let's see what she kind of looks like.
Like I say, as of the 5th and final season upcoming, she is canonically about 20 years old now.
Whoa. Oh dear. I'll get back on that.
Tough choice.
Tough choice. Okay, there we go. Forgot this one's a headshot. This one's a headshot reward, so we had to trim the fat.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Also the babies are cute. Yes, they are very cute, but they are very much a distraction earlier today in the stream. Like, I was getting ready. The moment the stream stopped, the countdown is over, I opened up the inn and greeted everyone. Joe was extra demanding today, and so much so that I had to, like, give her lots of pats. See if I could actually give her plenty of... I tried to give her lots of pats and played with her, but she just wouldn't leave me alone. So I just had to put Gracie and Joe outside, and it's the only way I can actually try to work in peace. I love my cats, but doggone it, I love my cats, but not when I'm trying to work. Let's see. Loki is wonderful. I mean, it's still hard to believe that my little whimsical idea of having a backup character but go for a little bit of a different flavoring would actually escalate to something like that. For those who do need a idea and a refresher, Loki was initially a character that I want to create as a backup just in case if something really went wrong with my run with Violet, or in case if she dies. I'm not experienced enough to actually make that call just to be safe. And so I tried to create a character that is that struck me one day where he has the Monkey King motif in it. Because hey, the monkey, who doesn't love the story Journey to the West, and especially Wukong the Monkey King. And so yeah, I wanted to actually create that sort of character, and it was then my another kind of hankering came to me in D&D, the hankering for romance. Boy howdy, 2 years of not getting to play a proper D&D campaign, and 2 years after going through the development of 2 years with no proper D&D campaign since 2021, and going through the experience that is seeing my characters romance arcs, if you will. I was really hankering for a romance back in the campaign table, especially since I kind of had hits and misses. So, Dom actually said, listen to this plight out, and throws in a bone for me that if I want to have a romance arc, he can make it work. I want to make sure he I asked him if he's really sure on that, because I don't want to ask too much of my DMs or my friends who are DMs. I don't want to ask too much of them, considering the fact that I am going to say his name again. Considering the fact after what I went through with Crafty, I thought I was afraid of repeating history. I thought I would just push people away just because of something all because of the few things I asked for. But yeah, Don actually said that will not happen, and I will make this work. So, after some brainstorming ideas, we did came up with the cute idea when it comes to the Aladdin route. Poor boy falls in love with rich girl, and someone who actually is down to earth enough to actually help her see a different perspective. Hence why Loki is a thing. And besides, I find it really, really cute that when it comes to someone who's a monkey boy falls in love with a dragon girl. And there's an ad going on right now, so let me go ahead and do that. Okay. Alright, let me, while that's there, let me take this moment to pause and have a wee break. Ooh, okay, I felt that neck crick. I haven't read it, but I know the name Sun Wukong. Oh yeah, 100%. There is an easier way one can actually see Journey to the West, and it's through from what I can actually think of, overly sarcastic productions has their way of talking about Journey to the West, and it actually and they summarized it up in an easy, absorbable fashion where it goes straight to the point, but also has its own delivery of kicks and also good art. Red really does great art in the series.
You want to know what would be an also good one? The original Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, I mean, that is something I kind of really do need to find time to watch, because I remember watching, because my earliest memories when it comes to Dragon Ball is watching when it comes to the end of the Piccolo arc, and eventually the tournament arc slowly comes around right after that. And then there's also the part where Goku and Chi-Chi eventually got married, and end of the Dragon Ball, and then onto Dragon Ball Z. That's my earliest memories on how I got introduced to the series. I didn't know that there was actually more before that, and I definitely need to find time to sit down and watch them.
But before Z, it was very much the taking an inspiration from Journey to the West. Like, it took me a while to realize, oh hey, Yamcha back then was meant to represent Sandy.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
That...
Goku was Sun Wukong. Oolong was Pigsley. Bulma was Tripitaka. And yeah, Yamcha was Sandy.
He was Sandy. No wonder he's a... No wonder he's slightly useless. Oh no. Oh, it makes so much sense now, and it hurts. Speaking of Journey to the West, there is this game called Enslaved Odyssey to the West. Wait, seriously? What's that game about? Meanwhile, the White Horse Dragon got the biggest upgrade to be Shenron. Oh! Oh, so that... Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, I did not actually know this. Genuinely. Hold on, my headset is dying again. Why every time? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna give Daisy a big smile for this one. Now, I think I want to ask a better question when it comes to Daisy. Should I give her tan skin or should I give her light skin?
That's a good question.
Because there are some art interpretations out there that Daisy has light skin, but there's also other official art out there that also feature her having a bit of a tan skin. I don't know which one is it.
I mean, it's artist's interpretation in the end, so...
You are right. Maybe I could actually give this thing a try and see if I can make something work or make it work. I mean, I do like the idea that she's actually tan skin. It's also why I kind of lean much towards her direction, considering the fact that I'm also tan in real life and tan in my, and I carry that tan skin color there into my avatar itself. This is basically the same thing with the guy calls himself Monkey and then gets dragged by a girl who's got his headgear as a bob. Basically, like, help me get to my settlement, or I will make this enslaved headband explode over your head. And he does use a stick as his weapon, and that can extend. I wonder if it's possible for me to actually play that game, but I had a feeling it's not going to be done without emulations. Okay, so... Oh, it's on Steam! Okay, that makes things a lot easier to... Okay, good. Okay, maybe I'll try to wish list it a little bit later. Okay, so... Okay, Daisy. I am going to try my best to not muck this up. Okay. Okay. Not often do I draw Daisy's bangs like this, so... Okay. Okay, so... Oh, okay, I got... Okay, that's a little bit, nope. We're gonna do that there. Oh, and that post-apocalyptic variant of an Eastern Monkey King story. I recall there's a DLC or a whole other game where you played as his pig, Buddy the Pig. Wait, seriously? Huh. Okay, so, let's see. I will say this, though. Speaking of Patreon art, there's gonna be another character creation stream where I'm gonna be, drawing a character that people would eventually voted for back there in Patreon. But I'm also considering doing another thing up in there. That, I'm considering doing a fan art poll to see, what characters would I actually draw that is from Monster Hunter Wilds. And I'm gonna keep the poll short of numbers, considering the fact there's only so much I can actually think of for Monster Hunter Wilds, aside from Alma and Gemma. But once that thing is situated, I'm gonna put that poll live in Patreon, and we're gonna see who's gonna be voted for that set fan art. But I got a feeling that Gemma's gonna win by a landslide for sure. I will not be surprised if that's the case. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna do the flowers right here. Wait, is it how many leaves? 6? Okay. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There we go. And Daisy's got another flowers right here into, I'm not sure if I got this thing correct. There we go. Okay. That looks a little bit too big, so we're gonna have to minimize that for a little bit. But you know, there's also another idea that I have been considering on doing somewhere down the line.
Yeah.
How would you guys feel if I ended up having another donathon somewhere down later this month, if not by April?
That sounds good.
Yeah, cause there's something that caught my eye that I really wanted to recreate another donathon, and this time around I'm thinking about adding some goals into it to make things a little bit interesting compared to the first time I actually did my donathon. And this time around I'm gonna be adding in some goals when it comes to playing specific games. And one of them is going to be me replaying Outlast again.
Oh my.
Uh-huh. Because once upon a time, I've actually had tried giving Outlast a try just for the sake for playing it as a charity. And it did work a little bit, but I didn't get to continue the game since. So I'm considering on making another donathon to I'm considering doing another donathon that's coming up very soon. And one of the goals over there is replaying Outlast. And then there's other goals that are up there. One of them is getting to play the Amnesia series, if you will. Because this innkeeper has never played the Amnesia series. So, yeah, it's going to be an experience that there's going to be a lot of screaming involved. Knowing this there's going to be a lot of screaming involved.
Well, best of luck with that.
I've been trying to plan out not really a donathon, but like an 8-hour streamathon
No?
because I do have a big event going on next month.
Is it an anniversary?
Yeah, actually, it's my 3-year streamiversary,
Hey!
and I have something in the bag that I am ready to let out.
I can't. I hope that your 8 hour. I hope that your 8 hour streamathon is going to be a success.
Yeah, just I could actually give you a hint on it. Just let me get the thing set up.
Sure thing. Let's see. I believe Shad's played Amnesia, at least one or two of them, and I was there with Shad's during.
I have, yeah.
And I was there with Shad's when we tried playing a customized Amnesia game, and it still lives in my head rent free. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm sure that you still remember that one, do you, Shads? And it's just that I wonder if they actually kind of updated the game updated that game mode ever since.
Shad's just peaced out. Oh, there he is.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, that's Afton.
Oh.
There he is.
Hi, Afton.
Hello, good
Sorry,
evening.
Discord crashed momentarily for me.
It's okay.
Yeah, like we've been doing that recently.
It kind of has, isn't it?
Yep. Like I was talking to Artsy like 2 hours ago, and my MS was like a 5,000 twice.
Oh dear. Well, I know she's a little bit different from the usual art style, but what do you think when it comes to Daisy?
Let's take a look. See, I do also apologize. I am eating a massive kebab.
Wait. Yeah, there's the trailer for what I'm doing in the TV chat.
I want to play it, but I had a feeling I don't want to make spoilers.
No, don't.
And I'm not gonna do that. I'll do that after the stream.
And it seems like people are already wanting me in the jar.
I mean, look, Afton, it has been 6 million years since you've last been here.
I was literally here on Wednesday.
It has been
No,
6
no,
million
I
years since
know.
you've last been here.
I know, but given that I've now been doing my own things, I've been planning in the background.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me get Shads out of there. There you go. There you go. And as for you, any last words?
Keep in my seat one, Shads.
There you go. She
By the
looks
way,
great. Oh, thank you.
How have you been through? It's been a while.
I'm doing alright. I'm doing the headshot rewards, and this time around, it's different characters from different medias, and we are currently doing what's the name of her? What's the name of her again from Stranger Things?
Nancy?
Nancy from Stranger Things and Daisy from Mario. These are the headshot rewards that my tier 3 patrons had voted for. Well, not voted for. Asked for. Why do I? Okay. But yeah, my Patreon is where I have it serves as my tip jar, but the funds I got from it will not only help increase the quality of my art, but it will also help keep the lights on when it comes to the paper plane in. And for tier 3 rewards, which is the highest rewards, you get to have a monthly headshot, if you will. Let's see. It's only 4 flats, but hey, it's the half price when it comes to a flats commission. So it kind of works out. It checks out.
Yeah. Also, I was actually gonna ask, have you seen what I put in other art recently?
No.
Oh, to be particular, I'm doing a group commission for my party for the Out in the Abyss.
Oh! Is
And well, you'll finally get we decided to go do like a modern AU of what they would look like if they weren't there. And well, I have a feeling one character in particular you may like because he's a furbolg.
what? I just stopped mid-drawing when you said the magic word.
Furbolg. Yeah. If you look at the other art, scroll up a slight bit. I would say above what Fu posted, and yep, you'll see the party.
Ah, okay.
And well, guess who's playing that Furbolg?
I mean, I don't know how it would work out in your. I know it is you, but I guess it also depends on how you play them because I like Fergalbugs, but it also depends. But but depending on who's behind the character, that's also what that's also what makes and breaks it at the end of the day.
I mean, I play him much like this. Kind of a nice guy who always just wants to make sure that the other people in the party are doing. But if you want to make me angry, I highly recommend that you run, because I won't give you any mercy. Oh, sorry, that ending. Sorry, I mean the kebab, and I think the mayonnaise just didn't.
It's gonna need a little bit more. It's gonna need a little bit more, I think.
Yeah, like...
Don't make me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry.
In particular, I was kind of basing his voice off a certain dialect in Scotland. Like, has anyone here watched the movie Brave?
Hey, listen.
Hold on a second. I just need to, tier 3 headshots. Let me also save this before I forget because I don't want to end up losing progress. Yes, Retro Fox? Did somebody say I mean, to be fair, considering the comic I made recently...
I mean, don't get me wrong. I always try to do the best for my party. Because we're all trapped in the abyss. We might as well help each other out.
Let's see.
But either way, it's one of those things that you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. And it really does not help the fact that I'm already surrounded by a bunch of pretty lasses already.
What?
Oh yeah, 3 of the other party members, we have a tiefling bard warlock who actually pranked Augustine into having his current beard. Then we have a high elf who, she's just an absolute sweetheart. And then we have, the Harangon, who's a Viera from Final Fantasy. That's another thing.
Hold on a second. I need to answer this from Wild. Hey, Mickey, did you run a mosquito wyvern? What?
Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about it.
It's probably nothing.
Yeah, it's probably nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
I think you broke her, chat.
No,
Also-
I just got it. I just arrived to the artisan town last stream. I haven't done much progress on that yet. Oh no.
Yeah, no spoilers. I'm also just like strolling up as well too. Oh, this is of course something that Retrofost asked me is, does he fit? And my question to that is, inconclusive. At the moment, we do not know. And apparently,
I think you got one of those words wrong, Afton.
well, which one would that be?
Does it fit?
Shut!
Listen, that would happen.
That took longer than usual.
Yeah, I was just gonna.
I
depends, really.
I thought it was redirected to Afton for once.
Listen, Mickey, you will never escape this. But to clarify, for that to work, we would have to get Augustine in a room with one of Mickey's characters.
Is this me right now? Do I have to draw Nui in this? Do I have to draw Nui in this?
That depends.
Wait,
really.
haven't you already done that?
Now?
No, that was Nessa.
Do I have to draw Nui? Do I have to draw Nui in this? I feel like it's going to be that case.
I would say yes.
God damn
Because
it.
this is your fate.
Ah.
Also apparently something else has been brought up as well too. Lord Bluff. Let me just repeat what I said. Hey, Afton, can you or someone out on? Oh, they want someone to like drop the Twitch link.
Draw yourself and Gremlin in that pose. I don't know if that's gonna work with House Gremlin.
The Gremlin would not work.
No.
To clarify, Lord Block, that is unless they themselves want to share that or not.
Ah, dear. By the way, can I ask a good question?
Shoot.
Is it, what is Out of the Abyss like? This is coming from someone who never played the game herself, and Dave and I are kind of, well, okay, Dave and I are kind of promised a spot for Out of Abyss campaign, but things kind of happened that we never got to see it happen.
Okay, at the moment, I'm still early game in this. I'm not like Melissa and all of their group who are likely halfway through the game right now, of the campaign. But for the synopsis of it, your party is trapped in the Underdark, and they are essentially exploring all of that. But there's also, given that the Underdark is also near the Abyss, you will likely travel down there. But at the first part of the game, you are mostly exploring regions of the Underdark. And and this part I am allowed to get away with. I'm allowed to say this. How all of your party meet, they were kidnapped by Drow slavers, and you are brought into one of their prison camps. So all the players will start off essentially in a prison camp, which they will then eventually get the chance to escape.
I know for sure that when it comes to that campaign, Dave and I are basically have an agreement that when when that does kind of happen, we're basically playing as a couple. If at that point, the basic premise is that they are Dave's character is a court wizard of sorts, and my character is a courtesan that was kind of bought in to be entertainment / company for the prick who actually who is a thorn in both Darren and her side. It wasn't until they actually met to get they got closer together, and him teaching Allie of what magic she can actually do, because he's a wizard, she's a bard, and it is there they actually did end up slowly falling in love. However, the young lord found out, not really happy about it, and they made a last-ditch effort to get the hell out of Dodge, only to be yoinked away by the said drow slavers.
That was the original full plan, yes. And given that that game is, at least in Out of the Abyss, is no longer planned, I'm expecting we'll probably have that pair playing in a different story setting, but it's probably still going to happen.
The main premise of those two together is still a thing, but for the setting piece, it's going to be slightly different. And for those who definitely need want to know who these two are, allow me to introduce them. This is Dave's character, Darius, aka Darius the Black, and this is my character, Aaliyah Gardenia. the said half of the sad bard herself, which interestingly she's half sun elf compared to Melly's full on sun elf.
Wait, isn't she a cleric in one game?
Yeah, she's part not light cleric because the orphanage that took her in are run by light clerics.
I was actually gonna just say this, like, I actually have been doing plans of one-shots in games, so that's definitely something I should possibly give you a notification on in case that I start popping them up again.
Fair enough.
Because I do have plans to do some monster hunts.
But you know what's one thing I genuinely miss when it comes to my my other groups that I'm a part of? I genuinely miss the Monster Hunter D&D game, but it has unfortunately been shelved due to in real life things popping in from our DM side, which is kind of sad because Nessa's plot is starting to make its headway in, and yes, Ness is the child character of Darius and Aaliyah that I showcased earlier.
I think you've actually spoken about what their reaction would be when they meet Fergus.
Sorry, my brother decided to message me about something, so I kind of lost track there. I know we were talking about Ali and Darius.
Yes, I was going to ask how Darius and such would react to Nessa's boyfriend, with them being a furbolg.
I'm sorry, Hefton, but I can barely hear you. For some reason, you're coming in near silent on my end.
My apologies on that. Is this better?
I think it's something on my end, because you're still incredibly quiet.
That's weird, but he's coming out clear as crystal on my end.
Huh. Have you turned down my volume, perhaps?
That could possibly be it.
I believe I had, yes. Reason probably being that on my headset volume can sometimes get blown out.
But what was I just saying? Yeah. In the event of you wanting to do Monster Hunt games, I am always, like, one thing I do plan for our own things is to do Monster Hunter, like, one-shots, where characters from a variety of our mutuals are happy to sit by and play in these scenarios. I do have quite a variety of them too, so...
I mean, it is a generous offer, but I'll consider it, and once you finally got a little bit more experience under your belt.
As a DM or as a streamer?
As a DM.
Huh. Well,
I
I've
am
been DMing.
I am that generous enough to give people chances. Sometimes it's to my detriment, but it is who I am as a person. I would give people the benefit of a doubt, and I will give people second chances if they actually worked on themselves and actually did do a little bit of insight of their actions, if you will.
I have been DMing for almost 2 years now, and I actually DM for like 3 separate groups.
I mean, that actually is not bad. Ugh. Oh, goodness.
Although, the only thing I will say with one particular group, and I'm allowed to say this because we all joke about it, they recently ran through my Owlbear, like one of my Owlbear games, and how that ended was interesting.
How?
The monk got eaten by a shambling mound, and the monk warlock was eaten by a shambling mound, and the other monk, like the pure monk, failed their strength save and was instantly teleported to the Feywild after the demise of the owlbear.
Oh dear. Let's see. Knowing how chaotic these streams can get, we fluster Mickey with furballs and such. It won't be like Legends of Adventurous level of fun. In D&D setting, I mean. What?
That would be true.
I mean, listen, I'm always open for like campaigns or one shots whenever you get time.
I'm a...
I have several planned. I literally have an entire, like, I have multiple folders of all of these monster hunts. Because I literally do have all of them.
I don't even know which. Knowing what you have in mind, they're most likely going to be in the same league as Helianas, isn't it?
Not only Helianas, I also have its sister books. I also have the Riku's ones as well too. I even have some biome hunts, like specifically set in certain biomes. And I also have some ones for an up-and-coming one called End Times. I thought they were just adventures on their own, but no, they're becoming their own Kickstarter. Oh, and there's one that I did give to Jay. Jay's got the like food-related hunts.
You
know,
Knowing this, I guess I could give it a shot and try. It's just I need to figure out what character would actually suit the bill the best. And as much as I want to bring Kyrie in as one of those ideas, she's not real. It's gonna be hard tinkering her mechanics or her story in a sense. But as a one shot, yeah, I mean she could work well as a one shot. But as a campaign, that's a different story and beast. Literally. Anyways,
I do also have a trilogy hunt as well too, which is very Fae related. And in fact, no, the food ones are also connected as well too, and so is the sister series book, which Beowulf's actually DMing me in. Oh, including all the desert hunts, but they can also be done as separate.
oh wait, this is soft ed. This one's soft. We do not want soft. We want hard in this house for this erasers. That sounded wrong. That's.
Oh, there was also something really funny. I feel like knowing Kyrene, because if I'm not mistaken, she's the chef, correct?
No, that's Gwyn. No, you mean Perla.
Yeah, Paola. Like, Gwendolyn, I know she's a harvest paladin. That
Yep.
I do know.
Yep.
I was referring to the one with the cook uniform with a massive machete.
Oh yeah, Perla. Basically, where is she? There she is. I need to touch up on her profile image. This one is how many years old already? Yes, almost 5 years old.
Like, hear me out. I feel like she would make a very interesting cuisine bard.
I kind of would like to see this for myself. Speaking of owlbears, me and my D&D party one-shot one. Whoa, really? How did that happen?
I would have to guess Fireball and the Channel Divinity Path to the Grave Cleric.
Okay, let's see. It took me a
Because-
while to get through this. Oh, sorry.
Not all good. Like, I'm also just from that. I'm being reminded of the Christmas one shot I did for people.
Mm-hmm.
In particular, I'm not sure if you know any of these names. Scrap, Teak, Rocky, and Saya. Like, not sure if you know them. Three of them are artists. One of them's a fellow mutual VTuber of ours. We did a Christmas one shot together, and they were there to fight Krampus. And do you know what they did?
How?
Channel Divinity Grave Cleric and a Fireball.
Oh no.
And then guess what Teak did? They were playing like this rock gnome, like an artificer.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how Heliana's has like the whole monster check? Like when you get a specific monster, you can do a check with them.
Yeah?
to take parts of them. Yeah. The gnome took Krampus' skin and made a coat out of it.
Ah! Morbid!
No.
What? What? You're going to let perfectly good Krampus hide go to waste?
Yeah. And they made the item, and they made the actual item from him. And here's the reference. We absolutely adore Teak. He's an absolute. He loves playing voices.
Morbid!
Love it.
Let's see. To explain that my Duragar, he sort of was a rebel, that he forgets the condition that he was one and that could not really use any magic, and also rejected the Legigar or other teachings such as slavery, and therefore he got out of the Underdark, a part of the area's top clans and rulers in that area. Full name Baromir Cravenstorm, the surname he tossed aside. He was later earned one from another dwarf in our party, where he took the Grey Dwarf as an honorable brother. Aw, that's cute! Whew. Imagine reading all of that in under 1 minute.
And this is the item they were wearing.
How is it these eyelashes are hard to pull off?
Look at the wrist.
You know what? Yeah, look at the wrist.
But
There we go.
yeah, Phil. What was it? Yeah, Phil. Like you said that you would always be interested. That always good to hear that.
Yeah.
Of course, the one really annoying thing is timing. And
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Then you
damn
also
timing.
then also you have other things that actually you have to worry about in it.
At the moment of this latter half of the year, yes, I do, but that doesn't happen till around May.
Alright, but don't procrastinate, okay?
I have not procrastinated in quite some time. Like, this is supposed to be my reading week, and I've used that to finish off the assigned tests that I've been given.
Let's
Which
see.
I won't go into detail on that one, but I really hate trying to identify certain organelles.
I can only imagine, considering the fact that I went through something similar, and that's like I went through something similar, and that's like having to learn nursing long ago. But I can only imagine how much one has to go through when it comes to vet schools, if you will.
Yeah. Although, when you think of like comparing vet school to zoology, like similar circumstances, except I have to learn almost every aspect and branch of the evolutionary tree. Although you don't have to learn the entire thing, but they just educate you on that part. Like, it's gotten to the point where I found out that lampreys and hagfish have their own category.
Yeah?
And yeah, like it's very interesting. I'm pretty sure they both relate. Let me get my notebook up again, but just out of simplicities. Here it is. They come from the. Here it is. They come. No, wait, no, that's not it. Pretty sure it's a genus, not that thing. This is what happens when you don't have your notebook set up, so.
Just take your time with it, truly.
Wait, no, I didn't specify the specific. Here it is.
But you
Yeah,
know,
found it.
oh, sorry.
They belong to the Agnata class.
The Agnata class? This is my first time actually hearing such a thing.
Here it is.
But you know, speaking of animals and a bunch, I have actually been doing some little bit of pondering about, and it wasn't until talking to Savage and another friend of mine that because earlier today we were actually talking about a little more of our progress when it comes to the Ravenloft setting that we are in, because we are currently in Tepes, the land of the Fae. And me, who is researching Fae, I'm having a bit of a field day in terms of trying to pick up notes for wherever I could for my story, Blood and Ichor. It wasn't until that they actually asked me what kind of Fae are they gonna be into the story, and I'm gonna make things a little bit short by keeping it about 6 known species of Fae into Blood and Ichor. Maybe I'll expand it a little bit, because what jump-started this idea of expanding is the possibility of bringing werewolves into Blood and Ichor. I mean, my sister has done a fuck ton of research. She has to for the sake of her JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4 fanfic. But yes, and I know that vampires, and I know compared to vampires, werewolves also have their own flavor of how they kind of came to be, and how is it going to work? Do you have to be manually? Do you have sentience or not? Do you actually transform out of your will, or transform under the full moon? I mean, I have an idea or two when it comes to vampires, but werewolves, they're a whole different breed of monsters slash fae that I have to, well, really ponder my noggin. And oh, hi, Keyblade Mistress. Nice to see you again.
Hi, Key.
So, I have been thinking about bringing I have been thinking about how am I going to make werewolves work when it comes to Blood and Ichor. Considering that I already have a hodgepodge of humans, vampires, fae, and to an extent, Damphere's already into the story.
So, you're wanting to figure out how to add in Trophy, correct?
What?
Oh, werewolves and lycanthropy are actually a subsection, one of the most well-known. The proper term for it is called Trophy, which is the belief that someone is part or whole animal. So things like werecats, werepanthers, wereboars, like all of that.
Uh-huh.
That is technically underneath the classification of it.
Huh. I did not kind of know that. Could you actually write that thing down?
Oh, I already copy and pasted that.
Oh, thank you. Because what do you think is much more ideal to you guys? Werewolves are the result of a curse, or werewolves that is a result of werewolves are just another subcategory of fae?
I feel like they would have to be their own classification.
Yeah?
Because, if I'm not mistaken, you have changelings, right? Or is that essentially, you going by their actual belief where you have someone, like, someone stolen from them?
What?
Oh yeah, the traditional, thing with changelings is that fae steal children and replace them with these things. So essentially they're mimicking the child. They just kind of have a difference in personality type situation.
That's not kind of what I'm talking about when it comes to Blood and Ichor.
Ah, sorry. My mistake.
Why you mentioned that? Because that's my that's the basis of my theory that Mimikyu is based off of a changeling.
I mean, maybe changelings is something I could consider. Given the fact that Blood and Ichor has fae ties to it, despite it's also another vampire story. It's just that I like the idea of writing a vampire story where it has fae elements tied to it, because, well, I like the idea of creating that vampires are created because they're the result of a fae curse, because some Accord, try to answer the one forbidden question. What happens when one die? What happens to someone after they die? And by doing that said experiment to answer that said question, unleashed a curse that is so powerful it killed the court and it turns them back into vampires.
Hey, actually, hear me out on this one. What if they're another kind of curse, but are believed for a different theory?
Okay, I'll hear you out.
So, in certain spiritual and religious practices, the ideal of reincarnation from one being into that of an animal could be something brought to the table. So maybe it's similar to a curse, but instead of becoming a blood-sucking vampire, you almost gain essentially the animal spirit that one would have died and turned into in their next life.
Are we talking about when it comes to the werewolf aspect?
Yes.
I think we might have to just put this thing pin down. Would you kindly write this thing down so I can actually go over this? It does sound a little bit interesting. And
I'll write this in your.
thank you. And how is it you're doing? I'm doing okay. We are here in the inn, and we are currently doing the tier 3 headshot rewards for those who pledge to me in Patreon. And so far, it's looking pretty good. Sure that we're almost done when it comes to the rough ink side of this, and pretty soon when we're done, we're gonna go straight away when it comes to okay, maybe I should do that in a refined ink section.
Unfortunately, I am going to have to leave, but I wish you all the best. I'll see y'all later.
Thank you for coming, Fu.
Bye-bye, and again, the trailer is in the TV chat if you want to look.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Let's see. Okay, let me see if I can read this in one go. How we one-shot the bear is like the mushroom folk that gets eaten by lightning and fire guitar. I blasted the mushroom with dragon breath and compressed air. My brother used a graviturgy to make the fungi less heavy, and a sponge that up being the friction. The bar used a compressed air to burning the hands. The mushroom coats itself in necromancy and adding a whole total of 41 necrotic damage and 18 slashing damage. 59 from is an owl bear's max health. Whew! That was all in one go. That was all in one go. I actually did it. Ugh. You didn't need to read it all in one go. Well, it did work, but it actually is really impressive. And yes, I also and reading the story again, that is really impressive. And I'm gonna put this on so that way the ad break is up and going. Okay. Woo! Okay, that's actually not so bad. Oosh. Okay. Remember, chat, it's important to stand up and stretch every now and then. Otherwise, your back will end up hating you. I wish I could find a better chair so I don't have to shrimp every time I art.
Alright, there you go. Send that through.
Thank you.
If any of it sounds confusing, just say so.
It's just that, I try my best when it comes to, doing the research when it comes to, I try my best to do research where I could when it comes to vampire, strengths and weaknesses. I mean, it's why I kind of came up with the idea that, both Fae and vampires would share the same weakness to iron, and how media likes to depict vampires being, warded off by crucifix. I like the idea that, it also applies to the religious symbol of the world's church, which it takes the shape of that of an arrow. So yeah. Oh, and and thanks to my friend Savage earlier today, I finally figured out that the name of the Inquisition faction. How does the name the Iron Hunt sound to you?
Ooh, that does sound quite good.
It's kind of like based on the actual source material, the Wild Hunt.
I'm also gonna write down some possible like notes about how this could occur as well too.
Okay. Let's see.
Because like when you think of like fire and throats and such, like that's still kind of based on the whole myth of like they're still normal people, but when a certain trigger's done, well, they go beast.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Another movie I think I should take in consideration for research is the movie is the animated movie Wolfwalkers. I heard that thing is really good, and it combines 3 elements when it comes to certain different werewolf lore that is actually known out there.
So I added in that additional detail too. Like this is just coming from the guy who knows too much about animals and knowing some of the myths behind them, because we also have the concepts of the animal brides too.
Oh, Selkies! Right. Oh dear. I am not sure if I should actually. I'm on the fence on adding the elements of Selkies into the story of Blood and Ichor.
Yeah, makes sense. Although the other question is, what about Kelpies?
Oh yeah. Those are the water horses, aren't they?
Yep.
And if anyone else here knows of Styx, no. Never heard of this particular being.
Oh, dicks. Give me a second. Different.
Huh?
So, yes, Styx are essentially, oh wait, no, this is the whole Greek mythos. Styx is essentially like based on the river Styx, but it's also apparently the goddess of one of the rivers in the Greek underworld. But I feel like that may not be the one in particular.
Oh, it's about a trailer that Lord Bloth was talking about earlier. Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah, I also know someone else in the VTuber thing as well too, known as Styx, and I thought you were talking about them either. You know too many people. Like, do you know when you just remember like certain people names, and then you kind of get reminded of like a mutual, you know?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it sucks.
Okay, so let me see. All right, now let's go fix up Daisy's inks. We're almost done when it comes to refining the inks of this section, and then afterwards, I think we can do some bit of coloring. It's just that we also need to make time for the emote as well, because I have a feeling that this month's emote suggestion is going to be something in the animated section. And yes, it's another House Gremlin motif emote. Yep.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with seeing the gremlin. It's absolutely amazing.
I mean, you're not wrong. She is a mascot as of late. Can you imagine it though? That if there is, that there's going to be a House Gremlin markable plushie.
I would love to see that. Do you know why? I want to toss a pillow at them.
But why though?
And then afterwards, I would also just take a lot of pictures of them around chocolates. And then I immediately turn the picture and there's like just nothing but wrappers.
Oh, let's see. Let me go ahead and fix this before. Let me go ahead and fix this before the inevitable happens.
The coloring phase.
Not just the coloring phase. I'll most likely be in the background during this whole time, but I'm going into a tunnel.
Yes, it's good to see the fellow Fae. Greetings, fellow Fae.
Yeah, ask them and try to make it back in. And also, Huskerman tries to stay indoors today. Because it's so freaking windy!
Freezing out there.
Not freezing, windy.
Oh, is it windy enough for you to essentially get blown away?
Yes.
Okay, hold on a sec. Let me just grab this comedically large fan. I've turned it on. Have fun.
Not before I have sacrifice from chat.
Now fly away. Oh no, the singularity. I recommend we all duck. Hello? This is concerning.
I just got back. What the hell happened?
Someone gave them rainbow chocolate, which may have caused the singularity.
I see. Okay.
At least it gives us notifications on the whole, OBS.
What's happening?
Good
You may have
question,
called-
Gremlin. What did happen?
You may have caused the singularity.
But Huskerman is fine though.
Why do I sense boss music coming outside? Hold on, let me just go out there to give a check. Gremlin, reverse what you did right now.
What I do?
Why is there a Tarrasque skeleton outside the inn?
Bone breath.
Dill, I ask again, why is there a Tarrasque skeleton out there?
Huskerman wants bone breath, so Huskerman got finest ingredients from black market.
What black market would give you an entire intact Tarrasque skeleton?
Huskerman never talks about clients. That is law at the market.
You know what this means. This is essentially the equivalent of a whale fall. Not just one, hundreds of whale falls. This could essentially be a biosphere, and you bought an entire intact one outside who knows where. Know what? I'm gonna try and get rid of half of this. Because the no, Gremlin, Let me explain. This on its own is valuable, and this on its own is dangerous to have just lying about.
But has
Like, who knows what could possess this thing?
Askerman wants to have it so that way she could be sworn enough to fight the critical maid.
Fine. I will give you one rib. One rib will suffice. Okay?
Nah, give me femur.
I can give you the femur, and I will take the rest of this because I'm more scared of what would happen if I found a tar elemental around here.
But
If that happens, then God help us all.
Askerman wants it for bone broth.
You can use just the femur for bone broth. Plus, I'm pretty sure you can. It's the size of the inn itself. I'll let you have that.
Askerman, very well. Askerman will then go back outside. It is
And I am
time.
going to clean this up. If the innkeeper asks, this is not my idea. This was yours. Okay?
Askerman's gonna go fishing. Hey guys, what did I miss?
Mickey, can you come outside with me for a second?
I know. Last time I'm kind of in the middle of working here, though.
Yeah, this is important. Somehow the gremlin got opens door. This.
Look, maybe. How about this? We will look at this when we're going on commercial break, okay? I don't know what's going on over there, but I'm certain that it can't be that bad.
The gremlin somehow found an entire intact Taras skeleton.
Fair enough. Okay. Wait, what?
An intact, fully developed adult Tarask skeleton.
Alright, going to commercial break. See you guys in 10 minutes! I'm back.
Hey-oh.
And there's a Steve right behind me. Okay, so yeah, that is the shenanigans are taken care of in the back. So now we can
Back to
actually.
work, but have fun with the stream. Take care, Keyblade Mistress.
But yes, this boost is right behind me in the back.
Hello, Fancy.
Hello, fiance.
Mwah.
Hi.
Hi. Mwah. Hi.
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 Hi. Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I just need to stretch my body out.
I just remembered something.
Hi.
Oh, nothing. Just making sure that
Okay. What are you planning?
I don't know. It's just I just had a brain fart moment.
Okay.
Hey. Okay, so where did the Taras skeleton go, going? Afton is the only one who knows where to go, but he did say he left a femur for the house gremlin. I don't know why she keeps doing this, or how she got connections to get it in the first place.
I'm sorry. Back that up?
Yeah, house gremlin got a Taras skeleton outside of the inn because she wants to make bone broth.
Huh.
The spouse has been confused.
More like I'm thinking, like, a Tarrasque, even if we could make bone broth out of it, that'd be enough broth to last a while.
I know, right?
Assuming we can probably store it, of course, but here's my question. Is it any good?
I don't know. I mean, Gremlin's the one who got it in the first place. After took care of the rest of the body, but left the femur for her because she wants to get it.
You
Besides,
do realize that technically, even if you kill a Tarrasque, it's not dead, right?
no. But I had a feeling. But is that stopping House Gremlin?
No, it's just if we have a think of a Tarrasque as Wolverine.
Eh?
It will regenerate. It will take a lot of time, possibly even decades, but it will happen.
Have you ever met House Gremlin's stomach?
No, thankfully.
She wanted bone broth to make her strong, and I think that I know the black market she might have dropped by, because parts of the towns, parts were well seen in certain towns. Oh dear.
Who's saying this?
Lord Bloth in chat.
Okay.
I don't know which black markets she keeps going to, but it kind of terrifies me how something so small has so many connections.
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't look too bad for headshots for this one. So let's go ahead and actually correct our lines. Wait, that's to thin down the lines. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and thicken these up. I could make a Tarrasque. I don't know. That's a good idea, Realm Wars. Oh, and thanks for the hydrate. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Oh, Grace is back. Hi, Grace.
Oh, did you hear that squeak?
Mm-hmm. She just, squeaked.
Hello.
But have you seen Joe anywhere? I had a feel. I hope she does kind of show up soon because she was very, very. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and work on this. That's not too bad.
Didn't you say you put the cats outside, or did you mean outside your room?
Outside my office.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense.
I mean, I did not kick my cats outside. This is not the ranch. Okay, cause, bro, now if this were the ranch, that would have been a different story, but even then, that's also, tricky on its own. That's also tricky on its own. That's also gonna be a little bit tricky on its own, because the ranch is a pretty big place.
Hmm.
Okay, so... Oops. Okay, and... There we go. Alright, that should cover it when it comes to, the hairlines there. And now for you, Daisy. Yeah? Is it
Cleaned
done?
up the rest of it.
Is it done?
Most of it.
Did you-
I kept the FEMA, as I did promise the gremlin to give them that.
Shit, let me reiterate that. Did you do it?
I didn't take care of the whole thing, but I at least gave what I promised to, well, the gremlin.
What did it cost?
It didn't cost me that much. In all honesty, all I needed was to send it to the send some of it to the Feywild, some to my personal labs. The Skaldo, on the other hand, that's like a 3-story building, so that's gonna have to be moved by someone else.
Well, there's an Avengers. The Avengers bid has been destroyed, but good to know.
Just to clarify, don't give the gremlin singularity chocolate again. Do you know how long it takes to move that amount of bones?
Jar shuffle. Oh dear. Alright, so given there's this many today, I'll use a d6. Alright, 1 is okay, 1 is Shad's, 2 is Cat, 3 is Dave, 4 is Afton, 5, I turn into a plushie and I go into the jar, and 6 is going to be where I roll again. Let's go. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
6.
6 is when I have to roll again. What comes before that? Yeah, it's about time it happens.
Well,
So,
I know exactly
Surprised it
what
wasn't me for once.
hey,
You know that.
promise made is promise kept, so...
Do you know what that means?
Yeah! I'm going in.
I'm also alerting the dragon.
What?
Oh, I do this every time. Whenever you get turned to a plushie, I alert the dragon.
Oh, okay. Yep, I am now inside the jar.
Do I still get to say, did it fit?
Yeah! Shit! Shit!
Although, speaking.
I mean, look, you're a plushie now, so technically, I mean, you'll find a way, right?
That is true.
He stopped touching me.
Although.
Okay, boys, fill me in. What's going on?
I am not plushie inside the jar. What else do you expect me to be?
This is gonna be like the Rainbow Dash in the jar, is it?
No!
You know, I knew I had this bottle of cream on hand for a reason. Would it still be bad if we filled the jar with milk?
No, that's still worse.
Lord Bloth, I don't know. What did I say?
I think we all know what you said.
Clovers? Oh, what the fuck?
Huh. Oh, that wasn't so bad.
Laddie, get the salt.
What?
Yes.
No, the salt is reserved for you! No!
May you suffer as I suffered.
No! No! No, 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 no! Can I help you?
Love ya.
Love you too.
Oh, now you're the one who's getting buried. How's it feel? Alright, I think I might actually... I'm going to get myself some tea, and then I'm going to hop into some hell divers, because I need to blow off some steam!
Alright, dear. Just
really
don't go
want to
too
be
crazy
held
with the bugs and bots and
Are you
whatever.
kidding? I'm going after squids. They're trying to destroy more planets. We
Oh.
already have Acadia.
Oh.
Destroy the squids.
Reverse
Garbage to
Uno.
them. Turn that nanobots
And
against them and turn
Before I
them
do
to
leave you to your business, I will say this in regards to you being in jar and all the stuff they're throwing their way.
What?
Oh God, it's everywhere!
Oh, this is beautiful.
Do we not get to fill the jar with cream?
I
No.
doubt that there's any like
No.
that in Twitch!
I mean, in all honesty, if that's gonna be the case, then there's gonna be a giant race of sorts.
Someone dig the book is ridiculous. Ah! Oh, Jesus. Ah!
But yeah, it's always fun to see the jar redeem because this is always hilarious to see.
Can this get any worse?
I mean, it could be.
Oh no. Okay. Ah! Wait! Ah! The benefits of being a plushie! I'm the counter pick to pillow tosses! Ha! That's not gonna stop me!
Quickly, she's in cover! Flush her out of the jar!
No!
Oh, hey, Bio.
Hi.
What's up, Bio?
Now you know how.
It's called equality. It's rare, but it's very egalitarian when it does happen. Don't hold me in the chair! I'm almost in my chair into this thing!
At least you're not drowning. Or are you going to drown? Who knows?
Yet. You're not gonna drown yet.
Why am
I mean,
what did I do to deserve this?
Well, let's see. Everything.
that depends. That can involve a few things, but who knows what that will be. But, at least I'm not the one in the jar who has to deal with all of this.
I'm not. I am confiscating your free drink privileges.
And
Wait,
the Oni
okay.
is back now.
I mean, in all honesty, at least it's not my pet privileges.
No.
Because the pets do enjoy it here.
Well,
I can remove your kneecap privileges.
Mine
Yes.
are Afton's. Man.
Yes.
Listen, Phil,
I am
you
in the
can't.
jar.
You can't take away my kneecap privileges when
Bitch,
you
watch
have
me.
great legs.
Help me,
I
I
have
am
two.
trapped. I can't get out of this jar until it's full.
Should we get the fur? Should we actually get the fur balls and push you out of there then?
No! Please stop! No!
how many bits fit in?
And
That's a good question.
if this jar is full, like reaching to the brim, it would qualify that I am now free from this.
Okay, so if that's the case, then no one else put any more bits in the jar. She can stay in there
Alright,
for
yeah,
the
yeah,
whole stream.
Why?
Mickey, as your friends, we are allowed to bully you, and this is possibly the funniest result.
No! Can this get any worse?
Don't
I don't know.
tempt fate.
Don't tempt fate, because for all we know, one of your many friends may show up out of nowhere.
Fuck. No. Somebody free me. Please.
At
Kinda
the
wish.
moment,
Uh,
let's wait patiently.
nah. I mean, right now I'm.
Let me just read chat. Kinda wish there was options to use use gremlins for the jar.
See, look, try to put remnants. God, you would either pick it or just. You wouldn't even go in. It's like. You know how. They. Really. Them. Like.
No.
Thing. It'd be like.
I think maybe. Okay, maybe I'll try using this hair color. No, that is really bad. Shade of brown. Okay, that's a little bit better. Oh, missed a spot. Okay, the jar would explode. Please, I'm still in the jar. I don't want it to explode while I'm in it.
Okay, if that's gonna be the case then, someone grab a mimic.
What?
You can put it on top of the jar.
What?
Mimic lid.
No!
Would someone have a firecracker?
No!
Does anyone have a stink bomb?
Please, Dad! Dad! I can't believe this is not. Okay, so long as I keep my chin above this the stuff, I should be fine. Yeah, I should be fine. This is fine. This is okay. I'm okay with this. I'm alright with this. This is absolutely fine. Nothing's wrong with it. What's so dead?
Say, hang on. Her head's just just. All right, there you go.
I got this one.
What are you doing?
All right.
Nothing.
What?
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
It was a very loud nothing.
Okay. There you go.
I was wondering when the bendy would come out.
Andy.
No, wait. I got this, guys. Hang on.
All right. All right. I think.
But, if this is gonna be the case then, Peppers, come here, girl. You
What?
wanna do chew toy?
Okay, wait! I am gonna get out of this chair!
Okay, look. The more you struggle, the more it's gonna be harder.
Yeah, like, trust me, you're just gonna go deeper into the jar, and then you won't be able to.
Oh, look,
I-
she's out.
I think you I think you must underestimate the innkeeper.
My eyes.
There go me eyes.
Yeah. Can someone tell me what's happening? I literally. Whoa. I don't know why.
So hey, no, never mind. So I was just gonna say, what were we planning? Ah, yes. Peppers, come here, girl. Your chew toy's gotten bigger.
Oh, God, no! Don't make me bamf at this again!
Listen, okay. You will not smush Peppers.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, if
Do
you do,
not-
then
Do not the pepper.
Okay.
like, do you even know who Peppers is?
The dog? Or
Oh no, that's Harper. Peppers is Afton's one of Afton's pets.
oh, okay. So yeah. Still, do not.
Did I ever post it in here? I don't think I ever did.
Anyways, let me go look at chat. As a normal size Mickey returns, I say my official hi to you, Mickey and crew. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry we had to witness plushie show.
Is it? I mean, to be fair, it is very egalitarian of me to actually include equal opportunities when it does happen. But you get your one. You got your one, okay? That is,
Alright.
Correct.
Here it is. I found it. I found the image I was looking for. So.
Ja real.
Okay, let me go ahead and start.
So, yeah, look, you're wanting to bits.
Yeah.
Completely understandable. Right? Save you treat yourself.
Mm-hmm. Missed a spot here.
Okay, there we go. It's in art rooms now.
Why do I get a feeling that it's a displacer beast?
It is not a displacer beast. If you check art room and if you take a look at the creature right by his hooves, that's Peppers.
Ooh. Right. Well, that's. Oh, yeah. Pepper like rubs.
She does like her belly rubs.
Almost. Okay, this doesn't look. Let's make this lipstick a little bit. Yeah, that'll do. Because I had this thing that every character of mine has, defined. Most female characters of mine will have defined lips like this.
Or to put it in short,
You know, I actually don't know if you'd said that before when I was around, because I was wondering that when you were working on my commission.
No.
But who said something about Peppers? Sorry, I think someone said floof. Never mind. I just like looked in the chat and they asked if it was a displacer beast.
Yeah, some Mean Boy actually, they hope it's not a displacer beast.
yeah, it's a old bear. Well,
Honestly, like, if I'm not mistaken, displacer beasts aren't a natural creature either.
No?
Like, they are considered a monstrosity, and from what I remembered, they were selectively bred by the Unseelie court. As almost like similar.
like not domestic. They were like it's like how I would say like not
Okay, now for this. Okay, let's lighten that thing up. What do you think of this one so far, Shads?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Thank you. Oops. And she has a dark blue shirt. And she's got a dark green collar underneath. And her lips are a little bit on the reddish tone.
Oh, okay, so I was wrong, actually. Displacer beasts are a natural species. They are just typically... Yeah, they were just often trained by the unsealing courts and such.
But not domestic.
Kind of domesticated. They're almost in a similar way of how panthers are bred. Oh, it says here that they exist but rarely seen outside the plane of shadow. So they were actually a species from the Shadowfell.
Believe it or not, we kind of had a encounters with Displacer Beasts in my Ravenloft campaign that I'm a part of. Cause again, we were sailing through Tepes, which is the the domain of the Fae, and we had to be and we had to keep our distance because Displacer Beasts are dangerous. But for me, Displacer Beasts, well, how do I actually put this? How do I describe this without going into spoiler territory? They kind of play a role to one of my character's backstories. And by role, they kind of, and by role, I mean, okay, not just one character, but two. One character views what has one as a pet, and it kind of traumatizes the other character. That's all I would actually say. But I never got to fully experience Displacer Beasts, you know, up close and personal in a sense. Okay. Alright, and... Oh, wait. No, that's not what I was trying to do. Yes?
Funny enough, I have been trying to think of a familiar for Sartoria.
Oh!
I kind of want her to have a pet, especially if this is going to be an alternate persona of mine.
Anything that caught your eye?
And not entirely, 'cause funny enough, outside of the Artificer's homunculus servant, I'm not too familiar with familiars.
So you rang?
Oh yeah, I forgot. We have a pet store owner right here.
Well... oh, sorry.
Yeah, I am very familiar with familiars. And, well, there's even a massive list I have on hand as well, too.
I actually looked it up, and, like, the one that did come to mind, and I don't know how, like, what book this is. It's Strixhaven. It's the Art Elemental.
Let's
Give me a second, I will take a look at this.
put this in... no? Okay. Let's put this in a layer. And then we'll start working on to the emote for... What the... Oh, wait, right. I forgot this one is still... There we go.
Don't forget to save if you have to.
Oh yeah, 100%. There we
Wait,
go.
you said an art elemental?
Art Elemental.
Alright.
Oh, they have a Prismari background.
There we go. What do you think of this one?
Oh, Nancy looks lovely, and still as much of a bean as always.
Yep.
Which, by the way, did you ever figure out your decision on, you know, what I showed you of her current self now?
Still a hug.
Still a hug?
Still a hug.
She is still a bean, so no matter how old she is.
Yep.
That probably sounded weird. Fucking hell.
I mean, it is fine, you know.
I mean, I feel sorry for Nancy, given how things went in the Stranger Things story.
Don't, if you've seen season 4, don't spoil it because I'm still watching it.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I have not even watched a single Stranger Things, so I cannot comment even if I wanted to.
I practically caught up. Let's just say, the final got a bring it.
The only episode I saw was the Scooby-Doo crossover.
Let's see.
Yeah, the Scooby-Doo crossover?
Oh yeah.
You thought? No. You're thinking about Supernatural.
Oh.
Ah, yes. That
I'm like,
I forgot
how
to do the Supernatural one. That was
Netflix
fun.
pulled that.
Wait, so what are we talking about?
Stranger Things.
Oh, I confused. I confused Stranger Things for Supernatural. Yeah, and I've not seen Stranger Things at all.
Yeah, well,
I actually forgot that they did a Supernatural episode with Scooby Doo. I really need to find that one.
That is a funny one when you have Dean saying, "I would die for that dog."
There you go.
You know,
no.
relatable.
I mean, that's such a Dean thing to say, though.
Now,
I mean, I died for Scooby too.
Yeah. So I find it funny that that the have moved on to like bigger and better things, like the final season being.
now then, this one is going to be a little bit of a different one, considering the fact that we are going to make this emote idea that people on Patreon asked for says, and let me just go over here again. Gremlin gets grabbed, like lifted under the armpits.
Oh, but is her body gonna drench?
And her body is going to be different, that's for sure. It's just that I need a pose. I need to draw the pose of her arms over the hands that grabbed her. And I'm gonna use, for the sake of shits and giggles, it's gonna be Steve's hands.
Makes sense.
And I'm on the fence on making this one animated. Like, it actually comes with
Oh
shaking.
my.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Good. Perfection.
Yeah.
Like-
The only way to have it.
Yep.
Yes, when you're
As
angry at the
much
gremlin.
as much as I'd like to hang about, I do need to get back to work, sadly. But it was nice to hang about.
Of course.
Maybe.
Do you feel a little bit better?
Yeah, just I'll find a way to get through the shit I'm dealing with. Just it's difficult still.
That's fair. I hope you're okay.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Best of luck.
Farewell for now.
Take care.
See you about.
Yeah, I think, well, probably not in game, but I think like outside of game, I think yeah, Sartorius would have a art elemental as her familiar.
That's not bad.
Elementals are really fun.
I think I just want the art elemental just because of it basically having like freedom of creativity of what it can look like. Though from the
I'm sorry.
sounds of it, it seems to lean more on the fire side of things.
I didn't know elementals can also become, you know, I didn't know if elementals can also be, fall into the category of familiars.
Surprisingly, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Afton.
Like, small elementals kind of work in that.
Yeah. And like this one, from what I've read, is specific to a Strixhaven feat, the mascot feat.
Yeah, you have to have like the Strixhaven student background for you to have that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Which, again, would probably fit well into Sartoria's lore, since she got kicked out, she dropped out of a magic school.
It would be kind of interesting that both our characters was, in a sense, know each other. And by both, but to clarify, I'm talking about my other character, Eris, who, in order to make her work, because she's part of a magic school, but had to go into a sabbatical for, other reasons. I also picked, Strixhaven as her background. Wait, but in this case, hers is a Witherbloom student. What's yours?
I have no idea because I haven't even read through Strixhaven.
So, our elementals are actually part of the Prismari house.
Oh.
And Prismari are full of, like, artists, performers, all that stuff. Though, given what your kind of character is, I feel like they would be either a Quandrix or a Lawhawk student.
Wait, you're saying performers?
Yeah?
That would actually work pretty well. keep in mind she is a wrestler, and as much people might not want to believe it, wrestling is a bit of a performance.
It is. It's known for.
Mhm.
It was like a synchronized dance, but with fists and violence.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a base template of her being grabbed, but what do you think of this so far?
It is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
it's
you
that.
do this to the gremlin?
Knowing Steve, he would definitely do that. Should the day ever comes that by sheer miracle that I would have House Gremlin plushies, Steve wanted two. One to actually keep safe, if you will. The other to actually use and abuse it by shooting it with Nerf guns and the like.
Huh.
Yeah.
Like the moment two of them arrive, they're like, "Okay, you are my favorite. You, on the other hand, face the wall."
I know him. He would that would not be far off from what he really wants to do.
Listen, like, him and me both play Helldivers, and if you know a lot of portion of the quotes from there, face the wall is a common one.
Could make a second version where her eyes squeeze out for being squeezed like a squeaky toy. Oh gods. Oh gods, that's a morbid image in my head.
Then they're like,
or just be like,
yeah, like that.
That was. Sorry, was that a DJ?
That is the scream she makes when she gets strangled, when she gets caught.
Yeah.
Although I would actually imagine like Steve trying to wake you up in the morning. He kind of like shakes you, and it's just like the plush sound. Like a plush toy.
Alright, I'm gonna have to increase the canvas a little bit because this is a big image, but it also, I need to have enough room so I can actually draw out, the rest of the arms, because I'm gonna make this as an animated emote. I have an idea. I have a plan. I'm gonna cook that plan, but it is a plan.
There are 4 rules when you think of making a plan. Make the plan, follow the plan, knowing that the plan is going to fall off the rails, throw away the plan.
Okay, let's see. Because
That's
Gremlin...
literally how most DMs do their D&D games.
Because Gremlin on a good... Sorry.
Make the plan, follow the plans accordingly, wait till the plan goes off the rails, throw away the plan.
Because Gremlin at best stands 1'6". She's tiny. She's...
Yes.
She is like literally the size of what everyone wants.
I mean, look, let me just bring out one of these commissions that Dave commissioned it before. For scale for the sheer scale in sizes. There.
Aww, cute.
So I'm gonna use this as a reference because yeah, because that's not gonna be Dave's hands. That's Steve's. I know him. Okay, so because he is definitely the type of not having a really short fuse on when it comes to Gremlin shenanigans.
Yeah. Not tolerant. No. Foolery. No gag,
Going
no
now
nothing.
because. You go first.
Oh yeah, I was saying like tolerate. Fuller. No. See, difference is being held up by he has every hour in his body to like drop from that. See, this one, it just screams me fucking get you. See, I was pretty close to actually grabbing. Alright.
It's not that! It's not that! It's just, Boy Splitty sent me a gif about Rafiki tossing Simba, you know?
Yeah, that kid. I know the one you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
That is basically what people will most likely do when they get the House Gremlin plushie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
The comment says her arms are underneath the armpit, so okay.
Myself going now. I've got some things to do in the background. Okay?
Alright, you have a good day, but thank you for coming.
I'm always happy to come by, cause a little chaos, and then dip out. But still, if you are once I get some future plans sorted out, I will swing by your way to see if you're available. Okay?
Alright. Okay, what do you think of this one?
Let's see. Looking good so far.
Maybe I should also send this whip to Steve and see how he would actually feel about seeing this. Oh wait. I am drawing this in the wrong layer! Okay. Crisis averted. Oh boy, crisis averted. But yeah, I want to make this one as a shaking emote, and look, I had a feeling people would definitely like this.
Yes.
Give people what they want. The right.
Okay, and alright, that doesn't look too bad. It gives me enough space for me to draw House Gremlin, and it's enough for me to draw House Gremlin as she is, and because Gremlin is much simpler detailed compared to when it comes to the Innkeeper. I'll be going now. Have fun with the stream. Thank you for coming. Alright, and I'm gonna need Steve's hands. I'm gonna need his arms. Okay. Because one hand is different from the other. But okay, let's see. And okay, and that's gonna be gloved hand. Okay, and I'm gonna say, yep, I'm gonna send this as a reference to Steve. Make him have a field day with it. If it doesn't make him laugh, I don't know what would. Okay.
Gremlin. Then the gremlin have a way to use a grape. Squeeze my didn't. I'm not gonna.
The
No.
Gremlin has been captured. But hey, it's not. If it's not part of, oh no, ah no! I draw the lace in the wrong.
He's okay.
Pain. Okay, no. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Okay, maybe I should also elongate her legs. Because she usually just squats all the time. That's how she is. That's how she moves. But how often do you actually see the gremlin standing in full height?
That's true.
Wait, how often do we actually see the gremlin stand in full height? If she stands up, is that a bad thing? Should we be afeared?
I think it's like the equivalent of like taking a crocodile.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so... Alright, is this good enough?
Yeah. Good.
Alright.
Is it on the right?
What?
Is it on the right?
Yes, yes. Both of these sketches are in the right layers.
Good.
I think I'll only do like the ink and I'll settle the rest for it later. Okay, so we're gonna oh wow, I cannot see jack squat. Okay, there we go. But yeah, but I would be actually happy that there will come a day I got marketable plushies of the House Gremlin.
For better or worse, give it.
I mean, it would be pretty fun. It would be it would be really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. Sorry, they wouldn't just they wouldn't like hold it, keep it, sake. You know, my collectible. No, he's gonna like someone out there take the house plush, pour milk on it, and then suck the milk from it, and then to the point, and then just keeps on doing it again and again till it little to the point where it might did it.
Aye, that's a little bit much, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. But hey, look, you bought it. You know, do whatever you want. It's like, hey, look, it's your plush. Hey, it's your copy of the plushie. Whatever you want. We won't judge. Picture. Then, I mean.
Okay, so we're going to work on these. We're gonna use the same layer when it comes to House Gremlin on the head because that thing is perfect as is. We're just drawing the layer of... Well, we're just drawing a new body asset in a sense. Okay, so... Huh?
If you're gonna make an animated version, do an animated version where like they just Wait.
Okay, let's make those lines a little bit thicker because this is Steve's hands. Would it make it? Would it? What? I don't know if this will be a moment where people can. It's a hit. Look, blink and you'll miss it. But I wonder if I should actually include. I wonder if I should actually include the idea of a popping vein onto the hand over there.
Yeah. Rip it. Yeah. That would actually be so fun. Like ripping gremlin with force.
Yep. I mean, if it's to sell the point home, I mean, sure, there's gonna be a lot of shaking, but you know.
Shake it, squeeze it, stretch it.
Oh no.
Lots of potential. Lots of potential. Finally have House Gremlin.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start putting in the rest. Okay, now let's also go for the other hand. I know my hands are not the best, and I make peace with the fact that I still got leagues to go in order to perfect this right. But I rather would take this over AI hands. At least my hands are bad, but not as bad as AI hands.
Yeah. AI.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Not for the AI.
Now, the AI is supposed to be a helpful, but I kind of understand that the AI is meant to actually help the artist, not actually replace them. What a terrifying, what an awful period to be in, you know.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that true?
Well, the way I can't make the tool. You've got the tool to help assist.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and that's what I think people are just sort of like over exaggerating when they say like the AI. Like no, like the people that are using it, the tool as can itself, not tools that are meant to help them. They are meant to help, like.
It was supposed to be meant to help them, but some idiots decide to actually use it to.
Tech bros. That's all I'm gonna say.
When NFT fails, is this the next best thing when NFT fails?
I wouldn't use the term next best thing, but yeah.
It's a trend. That's all I'm gonna say. Trend, and at this point, everyone that like very.
Well, let me reiterate that. Is that their next best thing since their lovely NFT failed?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, but I mean, look, these people like these tech bros that like AIs, Gen AI made it. Let me clarify. Gen AI. I like to refer to them as Gen AI. They just see it as like a way to like, oh, look how cool this is, and despite the fact that like it's always presented proper terms, it looks like shit, but in a way it's like a dream. It's like that feeling you get when you're in, or at least like it has the look. It's like I don't know. I did not describe it, but like, look.
I think I know what you mean. I describe it as Uncanny Valley.
Uncanny Valley, like, which dreams feel like Uncanny Valley. Like, imagine you're just human being. Imagine you're dreaming about king, right? And sometimes it's either your perspective or like outside third person. Like, it's like you get to see yourself, like an out of body.
I think I understand what you're talking about. To be honest, I actually had a similar out of different perspective dream that I kind of feel a sense of awareness that this is not me.
Yeah.
I talked about this long ago, back couple of days ago, back in the inn. Okay, I don't know how to properly describe. I am gonna try to describe this to the best of my ability, but to make a story less long, I kind of had a bad dream of someone I used to know, where in a sense, I dreamed. This dream is that I am him, and I can feel the sense of bitterness that is in it because he is very much well aware that people that he knew are moving beyond him, as well as that people are making use of their creations, his creations, but he's not part of the said picture. But Jay is probably right that even if he tries to do something about it, he made an enormous mountain of a molehill, and yeah, he can't really do jack about his situation.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and see the results of this. What do you think?
Let's see what
He
we've
is
got.
ripping. He is. So.
Firmly grasp it.
Yep. He is firmly grasping the gremlin so he will not actually let her leave, and proceeds to actually turn her into that of a squeaky toy for a bit. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to change the hair. She did something terrible, did she? To warrant something like that? Pretty much. I mean, and these hands are basically Steve's, so yeah, only he would actually make the call when it comes to harsher punishments in a sense.
What, like throwing gremlin at?
Like throwing Gremlin out the window? Most likely one of them.
Or onto a bridge.
Hold on. There we go. It's small, but it's there. And yeah, it looks like she's going to get yoded.
That's it. He's going to put the fear on. Like guarantee you, like as soon as he throws gremlin at the wall's gonna be gone.
Only for him to turn her around and House Gremlin's back like, hello! Because you can't really, in a sense, make her go away. She's part of the inn, you know? It's part of my fault on breaking the totem pole in the first place. So, yeah.
The idea of House Gremlin just being an inescapable fact of reality. There is nothing you can do. There is nothing you can do.
Pretty much. Yeah, that kind of is Gremlin in a nutshell, isn't it? The Gremlin hides under the floorboards. Either the floorboards or in the portable holes that she keeps getting for 99C. That's 99 copper for those who don't get it. Okay, I think this looks pretty good for House Gremlin. Now we just need to actually do the hard part. Erasing the rest of the lines. Whoo boy! Okay.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Fun for some, but not really for me. Honey!
Fun for some, but
Howdy.
fun.
Hi!
Is that what you said?
Yes. House...
And just to essentially reiterate, yes. Like full-on Beast Wars style Megatron, yes.
Yeah, I know. You know, Vol. Know exactly.
Still wonder where that store is. Oh, it's here in Calamore. It's one of the general, but it's also one of the general cheap stores. Think, your average Dollar General in a sense.
Mm-hmm. She just somehow manages to find the weirdest shit.
Okay, I'm almost done with this, but what do you think, hun? Does this actually do a thing for you?
Well, let me take a look and I'll tell you.
This is gonna be a shaking emote, if you will.
It's loading. You have been disconnected.
What?
Oh, there it goes. Yes.
I have arrived. Banks! Hi! How's it?
Hey, Banks.
I'm currently making a gremlin emote, but this one's gonna be a shaking emote, hence why its image is a little bit big. I need all the space I can get just so I can shrink this down and turn this into an animatic. Not animatic, a shaking emote. Because yes, this is going to be gremlin, well, when someone has enough for the upteenth time.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me go ahead and basically combine all these together. That has been happening to me. Twitch claiming network error, though not today for me. Oh, good. Okay, so we're going to turn this right over there. And we're going to slowly, piece by piece, color in this. Okay. Huh? Yes? Managed to improve my formula for my smoothies. Hey, that's nice! Improved the formula for my protein smoothie to taste a lot better than how the last few were. That actually sounds like a really outstanding feat. Truly. Oh, wait, is there anything in this layer? No, apparently not. Okay, so we're gonna set that to reference. And we're going to slowly, piece by little piece, clean this up. And it's gonna be replaced by, colors already associated to the gremlin. Oh. But yes, this is definitely you when you finally say enough's enough, isn't it, honey? I mean, look at this. Look at this. If we actually do this.
I also got the little. There you go. Just.
Scratch. Record that scream. It's too perfect for this.
If it has like a push, then it should have.
Is this an emote or a redeem? It's gonna be an emote. It's gonna be an emote. That way people can actually, oh, I just noticed that. That way people
by the way,
can...
Fast says hi.
Oh! Oh, tell Fast I said hi back! But yeah, this is gonna be Gremlin when someone says enough's enough, grabs her, and then proceeds to shake. And mind you, Gremlin is, at best, when she stands tall, she's like 6 foot, I mean, she's like 1'6".
6 foot gremlin? What?
Oh, no.
That'll be like, okay, I'm sorry. That'll be like if someone gave her like the caramel chocolate or something, and they just let her continue to expand.
No, that's what happens when you give her a protein chocolate bar.
Oh God!
So it's basically an enlargement spell?
That's no longer.
Oh, sorry.
That's no longer a gremlin. I'm pretty sure that's a bugbear.
Or a troll.
Oh God, that reminds me of that one South African Pokemon video I need to show you.
Huh?
I'll show you in a sec. It's a YouTube channel called Mr. Remington, South African guy who's done a bunch of Pokemon themed videos, but with South African context.
Oh no.
Let's just say South Africans are very creative with how they deal with electricity problems.
I know there's been murmurings about Gen 10, and like I really hope it's Australia they're basing it on. And like I've had this idea for the longest time of a divergent evolution for Psyduck that makes him a platypus.
That would be.
That would be very cool. That has to happen, you know?
Yeah.
If Pokemon look fucking make a game set in Australia, no more one view zones, real world.
It's like, oh no, we don't have a gym challenge. The challenge is just to survive.
I'm dropping it. I'm dropping it in stream chat. Let me know if you need translations.
Alright.
Oh, now I'm just thinking like
If
like
that's
a
gonna
hardcore
be the
survival game, but with Pokemon.
if that's gonna be a case, wouldn't that be like a Pokemon Mad Max style?
That would be something to see.
I think that's what we expected Pokemon ZA to be.
You know what?
I've got a video for that.
Wait, that'd be actually be kind of interesting. The original Pokemon Arceus takes place in the past. Meanwhile, the next one takes place in a possible future, a post-apocalyptic future with Pokemon.
Ooh.
That actually sounds so cool. I really want to see that actually happening.
Like-
Not gonna lie.
Like, imagine Pokemon that have new evolutions, not due to like natural stuff, but due to like mutation and such.
There,
Oh.
Listen.
there is a channel I watch Loxton who did a whole fan-made cyberpunk Pokemon game that does kind of have that idea with it. Also, we have a listen from Boy Splatty.
Let's see. Psyduck as a platypus. A Psyduck. Psyduck puts a Parry the Psyduck.
Come on, there's so much meme potential there.
That's it. If the Pokemon company needs to lock the fuck in. Lock in, please.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm almost done with this. But what do you think of this so far? I'm sorry that you like the House Gremlin Day, but you this case.
You know what? You know what? This would be therapy.
Oh no. How is this therapy?
Gremlin's just a stress toy.
That's it.
Yes.
Correct.
Oh no!
Yeah. Like. That wasn't. Yeah, what the? That wasn't direct.
I mean, she would definitely make sounds like that for sure.
Yeah.
There we go. But what do you think of this? Oh God, let me get that hand. Let me get that hand.
Thingy.
Oh, I think Golem has a pinch of a stroke. Hold on. Golem, you good? Yep, you're good.
Well, let's have a look at the golem.
Nah.
It looks like, because like, from what I.
Okay, what do you think of this one so far?
Yes.
Oh, Gremolin.
That is like, if someone tries to do the Simba grab, but it looks really wrong in this context. Okay, so we're gonna add in the thickness to this. Okay. All right. Now, I don't know how we're gonna make this thing work, but I'm gonna try to the best of my ability to animate this through Clip Studio Paint. Oh boy.
I think there are tutorials where you do I'll be paying,
I mean,
but
pretty sure this would probably be like a 2-frame GIF.
I don't know. I had a feeling it's gonna be a little bit more than that.
Like maybe 4 or 5 frames.
This is just so stupid already, but I'm loving it. Okay, window. Okay, okay, there we go. Okay, that's a little bit more, more frames. I don't, now, pay him a little bit of a disclaimer. I'm not really skilled when it comes to animating. I am doing the best of my ability to make this thing work. So, we're just flying in the seat of our pants. Again. Oh boy.
Also,
Hmm?
the whole thing just reminds me of like when my cousin was over. She took a photo of my kid, and she had the text. Just sent this post photo, just that, and with word grip. TV show grip.
Okay,
Well, you know what? That should be the name. That should be the name if we're gonna make it into an
you think so?
maybe.
Okay, so, okay, no, Oh, Lord help me, because this is not going to be... How do I... Okay, I'm gonna need to bring back an old project. No, not that project. No, the other one. Okay, no, the other one. No, the other one. No, the... Okay.
Alright, you damn sick. You keep damn sick, woman.
Okay, where is it? 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 Okay. Okay, I had to go back to the other gremlins. No, 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 no. Wait, I could have sworn I have a house gremlin dance emote. Where is it? Because I'm trying to go back to the sauce material
Well, you
to
had
where...
one in the works, but you never finished it.
I do, but, Alright, where is it? I know it's here. Where is it? 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 That's the hell nah button meme. Because I don't have clips, I don't have Photoshop to actually do the animation like how I used to before. So I'm really going in blind. Oh, no. Okay, there it is! Twitch dance emote. Okay. Okay, T T T T T T T T T T T T T T T T T T. Okay, there it is. Okay, so it is an animation folder, and oh boy. Okay, okay, so how is it you're not okay, yeah, I am beyond lost in this one. Yeah, I'm going in very much blind, guys. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Cause there was a time I know how to make a new frame, but okay, we're gonna make this to 6 instead. To make things easier. Okay, So I just put it down here, so how come it's not showing up? Compared to how I was able to make this work. Okay, let me close this one. Okay. I'm trying not to lose my goddamn giblets. Track label, So how was it able to make it work last time? Wait a minute. No. Your animation cell. Or, okay, that was bad. Okay. Assign cell to, no. Yeah, I am the absolute lost. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, how is it I was able to get you to work last time? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can let's research for a quick tutorial.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Animation. How to make, GIF animations in Clip Studio Paint. Animated sticker. Okay, export animation cells. That's just not making. Okay, that's not helping. Well, maybe I'll do this offline. But what do you think of this one, though?
It's a good start. Of course, you know me. I'm always up for terrorizing the gremlin.
As you do.
As she earns it every single time. You know that.
I know. But this is where I'm gonna call it here for the day, cause I'm gonna call it for a little break. I'm gonna call for a break, and yeah, I think we did plenty of work today, if you will.
Oh, yeah. You did make good progress.
All right, so this is where I best get going, fellas. So let's go see who we're gonna raid, and then we'll call it here for the day. There's Lambio, Danica, Cardell, Azura. Melanie, I already did her yesterday, so she's excluded for today. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So with the D4, I'm gonna say 1's Azura, 2 is Cardell, 3 is Danica, 4 is Professor Lambio. Let's go.
Roll it.
Okay, it's Professor Lambio today.
Ooh.
So, I mean, it has been a long hot minute since we've seen the professor, so how about we actually go over there? He's currently doing some art as we speak.
Solid idea.
I actually think that would be a bad thing, because it looks like he might be wrapping up.
Ah, sugar crackers. Oh well, then I'll just roll again and see who's going in. Okay, Danica it is then. Okay, so with that, we are gonna go straight to Danica's. Let me go ahead and make the raid message. Yes, you. There we go. And without further ado, we're gonna go straight ahead and raid, Danica. It has been a long hot minute. I truly do appreciate that you guys came by here today and actually watched this stream and actually got to see these patron rewards done. Join me by tomorrow as we're gonna actually get to continue more shenanigans when it comes to Monster Hunter Wilds. I hope to actually get to see you there by then. But until then, may y'all have a good night, May you all eat well and rest well. And I'll see you guys next time at the Paper Plane Inn. Take care!
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Just for good measure. Sorry, I couldn't.
It's okay.